I would say he's officially locked in. Now here you go.
Now
That's how he ended up. This is how he ended up with his 6-game suspension.
Carrasco looked like he had fallen down.
Hey, look at Euclid. He's fine. There you go. You're gone. So he.
Well, that's not a surprise.
And Tom has been thrown out of the ball game.
Now the Dodgers and Pirates have had these battles in the past, but not. Andrew McCutchen was hit by Jamie Wright. Clint Hurdle's wrong.
And DeSclafani hits Gomez. He's been ejected. DeSclafani came inside, hit Gomez. He's been ejected. Marlins aren't happy about this either.
So you try to pitch inside, you miss a little bit, and you clip him. And all of a sudden you get thrown out of the game.
His mitt, but somehow he caught it. And Evan Marshall has been ejected. Kirk Gibson was very vocal last season talking about Ryan Braun and what happened in the postseason series between these two ball clubs.
And went to 2-2, and then he doubled, and whoa! By hitting Parra, they're going to throw Kershaw out of the game. It says Barajas. Oh my gosh! We wondered about what would.
And way up high.
Wow, and he threw him out.
Sanchez has been thrown out of the ball game. A quick hook by Tim Timmons, the home plate umpire. Wow. And there goes Hurdle. Well, it looks like Tim Timmons woke up on the wrong side.
And Carpenter hits him. And Carpenter just got thrown out of the game. And he's given a look like, what, me? There was no question. That was Corey escorted down to first by Eric Young, and Walt Weiss just.
He got between the ball and his mitt, but somehow he caught it. And Evan Marshall has been ejected. Kirk Gibson was very vocal last season talking about Ryan Braun and what happened right in the wallet. One pitch after Ted Barrett went out there and gave him the talk.
I would say he's officially locked in. Now here you go.
Now
That's how he ended up. This is how he ended up with his 6-game suspension. He didn't fall down. That was intentional.
2-0. And there it is. McCutchen hit and Delgado run from the game. There were pregame warnings issued, and McCutchen is struck in.
This is finable and suspendable. You have got to be sit down and fined.
Look out, Carp gets hit. First base open, and Carp taking exception to this. And the benches will empty here at Fenway Park.
Injury. And you knew sooner or later this had a chance to happen. Alfredo Simon drills the pitcher who drilled him in the 4th inning. And Simon is immediately thrown out of the game.
Stripling. It's Stanton in the back. And immediately gets thrown out of the game. The benches are clearing. I suppose of all the people on the Marlins you don't want to mess with.
We'll see.
Ventura gets tossed.
There were no warrant situations to affect the outcome of the game, and this obviously will not make a lot of difference.
I don't agree with that ejection.
I mean, Jones waiting, the 3-1 delivery to him, and that hitting. And Osuna's going to be thrown out. Remember, we're playing under a warning here.
Absolutely. He wanted to hit him.
And he hit him. And now he throws him out. Oh, no. He throws it.
And then Kinsler is hit, and well, hello, John Lackey, 2 pitches in to his return, is thrown out of the game. The Abilene, Texas native, who always loves pitching here, throws 2.
Now Seager gets hit by a pitch, and Weaver gets tossed.
Brian Honora has just ejected Jerry. Look at this. You see Honora's got time. Seager's got time. Yeah, I mean, and he's saying something.
Ventura gets tossed.
There's a lot of emotions and anger, especially now with a
333 back to the 5 spot tonight, and he's going to get hit. And they're going to throw Gausman out of the game.
It's a curveball.
He has been thrown out.
It's the way Gausman's been pitching. He's been hammered. Now here comes Showalter pushing the catcher away because Joe.
He would when he first made that change.
That is behind Rizzo, and Matt Belisle is out of the game. Rizzo's first couple of steps actually.
So Anthony had a chance.
And that has made the Jays angry. Next offering, and that was at Escobar. Now both benches were warned, and they've thrown Sanchez out of the game. Sanchez definitely threw at Escobar, and Jim Wolf.
Here at this ballpark, he pitches behind Kinsler. And then Kinsler is hit, and well, hello, John Lackey, 2 pitches in to his return. It's thrown at.
David gets hit, and it's now. We don't have to wait anymore, and warnings are passed out. So there you have it. It's a matter of time, and it's happened.
That catches one right in the ribs, and why is he throwing him out?
Not as good as Rick Porcello. And Hunter takes it and didn't like it.
Well, I don't blame him.
Comes after the home run, and he's got something to say to Norris, and Norris.
Oh, wow. Leone is immediately ejected.
Vic, you're having a horrible night back there. He hit him
in a situation like that. Absolutely ridiculous.
And as we just showed you a moment ago, there was no one throwing in the
injury. And you knew sooner or later this had a chance to happen. Alfredo Simon drills the pitcher who drilled him in the 4th inning. And Simon is umpire. James Hoy.
And Cordier goes up and in. And he's been ejected. Cortier's been tossed out of the ball game. The Marlins.
So I think you have young, inexperienced arms that are coming into games and just have
the 2 off days, and he's the guy they figured most needed the rest. And the second Diamondback batter is hit. Warnings had already been issued by Larry Vanover, so Caminero was ejected that inning. Here's a look. And again, it's not just that hitters are getting hit. It's up and in.
And Carpenter hits him. And Carpenter just got thrown out of the game. And he's given a look like, what, me? There was no question. That was deliberate.
Always a big draw.
Wow. And that's going to be it. He's gone. And so is Bruce Bochy.
The 2-seamer just it had a tail on it and ran in, and so that's it. You're out. Gone.
They usually save those for no doubters. And for the second time tonight, a National is hit after a homer. Bartolo Colon has been ejected. The batter hits following a home run.
Well, Terry Collins going to go out and stick up for his.
Whoa, man, fastball up and in, hit him in the helmet.
Unbelievable. Now Betances is screaming as some of the Tigers.
Oh, and now Todd Frazier gets hit.
Everybody's trying to have the last laugh here.
Pirates. Oh, brother. Now he's out of the game. Garza has been ejected. Garza has been tossed as McCutchen is hit again.
Wow. He's out. Ejected from the game. A ball up towards the head and behind it of Longoria.
back to one. I think he already has, Jerry.
Yeah.
He is gone.
Immediately gone.